Guys, here's a video of Zach Sage Fox going undercover to a pro-Palestine protest in the UK, in London. You know how radical it is. Let's see their responses to his trolling questions. Let's watch the video.
Okay, and then where will the Jews go?
Where will the Jews go?
If we make Israel Palestine.
They can go to hell.
Do you think one day London will be all Muslim?
Inshallah, hopefully.
Who do you think we should put up there? Sinwar?
Go ahead, yeah.
I'm from actually the South, but I go to Columbia University. This is for my thesis. You know, we do the chain link. Yeah, we blocked the Jews. We caused like millions in damage. I was leading the encampments. We also play drums. Thank you, man. You've seen our work.
We did. I respect.
We do arm links? Like, yeah. Well, no. Not like that. No, that's a Zionist. What's your hat saying, ma'am?
It says, make Israel Palestine.
Amazing. Okay, and then where will the Jews go?
Where will the Jews go?
If we make Israel Palestine.
They can go to hell. Go to Jahannam.
Wow. Antifada revolution. Gotta get that on camera. Grand Theft Palestine. You're making your own trip. Yeah, can I see?
I am from Gaza.
Get out of here. Grand Theft Palestine. Yep, because Palestine loves stealing. Well, it makes sense because on 10/7, the Gazans came in on motorcycles, cars. They kidnapped Israelis, raped them.
To the sea, Palestine will be free.
Amazing, man. Which river, which sea?
All the rivers, all the seas.
But which one specifically? So UK has a pretty high Muslim population now. Do you think eventually one day maybe London could be completely Muslim?
In the Muslim agenda?
Well, it seems like it's going well, honestly. Do you think one day London will be all Muslim?
Inshallah, hopefully.
Yeah, probably.
That's their end goal, to take over the Western world and implement Sharia law and their own beliefs onto the Western world, which is obviously a terrible idea.
Why do all the security guards have keffiyehs as well?
We are stewarding the march today.
Or what happens if a Zionist asks you where to go?
We are not interested.
Hi, can I get a free Palestine? What upsets you the most about the Jews?
They want the land, and if they will take the land, what we will do?
So you think Israel should be poof off the map?
Should leave it from there,
Totally.
and after I will respect you.
So it's like
That's incorrect. Even if we do give them the land, they're still going to disrespect us and still want to kill us and eradicate us. It's completely false. Israel gave so many options for peace and gave up, since 1970s, it gave up more than 75% of the land, which is obviously not all, the same land, because as was the Sinai Peninsula, land for peace, and look where it's come. It just made it worse, and they still want to kill us. So that's not a viable option.
kick them out and then we can be friends.
Yeah.
That's a great way to make friends, honestly.
Even Hamas, what they did, they said in 7 October, they kill children, they kill women. Show me, prove to me that.
Yeah.
Prove to me
No,
that.
they were just there to have fun.
I don't think Hamas is a terrorist group.
So you think that Hamas could actually be humanitarian one day? Maybe they could win a Nobel Peace Prize.
Possibly.
They're freedom fighters.
Okay, cool.
Just like the IRA.
Yep, Hamas, see you later.
A resistant group. I'm not going to say anything
About them.
about Hamas.
Is this like a pride sort of keffiyeh?
Yeah,
Do you think queers should stand with Palestine?
Of course, I mean, I am queer. It's a queer cause.
Oh, Palestine's a queer cause. How so?
There's an expansive conceptualization of queer, which is anyone who's made deviant by the people in power.
Are there queers in Palestine? Like, are they allowed to be gay?
I think these questions are kind of silly.
Oh, you're from Palestine. What does ethnic cleansing mean?
Kicking out of their land?
What about the Muslim ethnic cleansing?
No, I didn't know about that.
Oh, you didn't know about that? Look at me, pretend I'm a Zion. Like,
All these countries, there's barely any Jews, and if there are a couple countries, there are very, very little Jews, and they're all being prosecuted and forced to leave. And Israel, on the other hand, has almost 2 million Arabs living peacefully, and they're the ones called being, genocidal and doing ethnic cleansing. Let that sink in.
what would you say to them?
See you later.
Oh, really? Oh, that's fun. Keep talking to me because I'm not Zion, right? Yeah, them, bro. Sometimes I hear they go undercover and they're nasty.
I hope Allah guides them.
If I ever meet a Zionist, I'm going to send that message.
Can I see some ID?
Wait, no, I'm not going to show you my ID.
For president.
Yeah, what do you think? Come on. All right.
No, I'm not a socialist. No. This
Why are you holding a sign that says socialist?
I just picked this up. It was free at the train
Oh,
station.
so you just grabbed it? So you don't really know what it meant. Rip it off at least. You want your sign to be accurate. Now you're just a worker.
Boycott Israeli dates because they're selling dates here.
I had to date for office.
Did you really?
Are you kidding? I'm going to go throw it. I'm serious. I'm going to go purge. That was the guy who lit himself on fire, right?
That's right. I respect that he did it. I mean, I have my own mental health problems.
That's shocking. So should more
Imagine standing up for someone that burned himself alive for Palestine. It just shows where they're truly coming from and what they're really standing for. It shows how dumb they are.
young people that are depressed light themselves on fire?
I couldn't do it. I'm retired now.
Okay, if we get rid of the Jews, where do they go?
From everywhere,
Just
from
scatter
Germany, from Poland.
So none of the Jews are from the Middle East.
Now they all come from Europe.
The UK is in bed with Israel as much.
Before Europe, where do they come from?
because America.
They're fucking.
Yeah, I think having a full-on gangbang threesome.
It's a lot of words. Can I give you a quick critique? It's just too many words for, I think, people to really read. You gotta spark notes this.
Our mom is Palestinian Jordanian.
Aren't like 90% of Jordanians Palestinians?
Most of them are from
yeah.
Palestinian
Really? So
background.
isn't that kind of a Palestinian state?
Definitely, yeah.
What about the people who say, well, the Jews were kicked out of almost every other Middle Eastern country?
Isn't that ethnic cleansing? Where's the double standard there?
How old are you, Fran?
12.
You know what? You're old enough to be a freedom fighter in Gaza.
Yeah.
They start recruiting, I think, as young as like 7, 8.
Well, he's busy playing football, so.
Okay, well, when you're done football, you gonna join the resistance?
I know, I'm so no.
He said, yeah. Can I see your t-shirt?
I hear from all sorts of Jewish people who are living in Iraq and other.
By the way, that's a completely fake map right there. That's the map where they show the control of the British and the Ottoman Empire, and then eventually they, it definitely looks like, if you look at it, it looks like that the Israel is occupying the land, but in reality, the green, if you look closely on the left, is when the British Empire was ruling Gaza and the rest of Israel. And they basically just claimed that Israel stole the land and eventually took over the entire country.
Free Palestine.
You think Trump's gonna get it for free, or you think I'll have to pay?
Kill the boss.
Kill Trump?
Kill Trump.
Is there security anywhere? Are you allowed to say that? From the river to the sea, Trump's buying Gaza for free.
Break the climate con.
So what does climate change have to do with Gaza?
It's all related.
Is Hamas, are they like eco-friendly?
I have no idea.
Doesn't Hamas kill gay people?
I feel like you're not really for Palestine if you're
All
asking
right, well,
these
that's not
questions.
nice. I don't think you're for Palestine. What do you think of my shirt?
Nice one.
Kanye for president.
I like.
Yeah, he hates the Jews. He's on our side.
Free Palestine.
And free Kanye?
Yes.
Yes.
Free Kanye.
What do you think about his Super Bowl stunt? He was selling t-shirts on his website.
That was amazing.
You loved his Super Bowl stunt?
Yeah, I did.
What's your favorite part about London?
The sightseeing.
So we're looking at Churchill's statue. Churchill was actually a Zionist. Do you think the statue should be taken down?
No comments.
Who do you think we should put up there? Sinwar?
Go ahead, yeah.
Oh, love it.
Have any details about how can I contact you?
This is just for my thesis statement at Columbia University.
What's your name?
You can look me up on Facebook, Dale Smith. Well, that's my report. What did we learn today? London has fallen to anti-Semitism.
Well, there you have it. It's absolutely crazy to see what these protesters are really rooting for. It really shows how dumb they really are. One of them was holding up a socialist sign, and then he was asked whether he's a socialist, and he's pro that, and he's like, oh, whoops, I wasn't even, meant to be hanging up the signs. These guys don't even know what they're rooting for. They don't even know what they're protesting for. They're just there because of anti-Semitism. They hate Jews. Now, there's a difference between, criticizing the Israeli government and criticizing how they work. That's a major difference than criticizing Israel at its whole in its right to defend itself, especially after October 7th. So don't get those two things wrong. Usually anti-Zionism does equal anti-Semitism when they refer to Israel, when they say that Israel does not have a right to exist. And it's crazy, especially that Queers for Palestine lady. She didn't even know. She doesn't even realize that even though she's queer and, and she's part of the LGBTQ community, she doesn't realize that, if she goes to Gaza, or if anyone from the LGBTQ community goes to Gaza, they will be basically thrown off a roof right away. And, it just shows how dumb these people are. And they really they don't know what they're doing. They're just there because they hate Jews. It's a passion that they just cannot let go of. It's just sad to see that London has fallen to these types of people. Thank you so much for watching the video. If you want to watch more videos like these, please hit the subscribe button below. And by the way, we just actually dropped our brand new merch store. You can get exclusive merch where you will not see anywhere else. So please go and check it out. We'll leave the link in the description below. Or go to israeluncensored.com. Thank you so much and have a good one. We'll see you in the next one.